Hey, what's up, Clashers? This is the episode of Miners Attack for Town Hall 13. In Town Hall 13, there's a new upgrade for miners, and it's amazing. You're gonna see that. In this army composition, 29 miners, a baby drag to funnel the queen. So there is a queen walk, 4 to 5 healers, and then a bunch of cleanup crew. Lots of wall breakers because the queen is gonna play a major role. We're gonna get her really deep down. A bunch of rages to get the queens going, a bunch of heals to get the miners going, and the CC we got 9 hogs to go along with the siege barrack and the royal champ. Let's identify the big 4 defenses for some early insight. Now the thing with miners is that you want to prep the base with your other heroes so that you would have a narrow path for the miners to follow. And that path doesn't have to be linear, it could be a 90-degree angle. So for instance, I'm going to start my queen walk at the bottom to clear that town hall, and then have my king on the left side to clear that path along with the siege so that my miners can go along in the middle with a 90-degree. So let's do this. Queen walk at the bottom, my healers are down, using my baby jack to funnel on the other side, and our king is going to start funneling on the other side. Our goal here is to have a queen attack that town hall, destroy that town hall first, which will be a big bonus. Okay, and we're going to take some Teslas along the way. Yes, town hall activated. Now our king, let's press the ability. He's going to start clearing along that side. Once that town hall is done, we're going to have the queen shift on the left side. Hopefully that queen is going to follow that path and start getting towards that scatter shot and the hero. And once she's about there, we can probably launch our miners. And now we're going to poison the CC and kill them off with our queen walk. You always want to destroy the CC troops before you launch your miners, because it could be air, it could be a baby drag or an E-drag, and it's just going to wipe down all your miners. Alright, I think it's about time. Let me just make sure that we get that spot with the rage. Yeah, we're going to have to use the ability. Let's drop our siege barrack to clear the site. Now let's drop all our miners. This is not the best launch of miners. You don't want them to focus on one area. You want them to be as spread out as possible within the narrow path that you've built. It looks like my queen may or may not make it. So my queen did not make it. My healers will just go towards the miner, which is also a good news. Our queen has already done a really good job at funneling the inner side. And now my siege barrack, look at that, on the top with the P.E.K.K.A. and all those wizards are funneling, are clearing the outside, which is great. That means our miners will stay within that path, that 90-degree angle that we talked about. I really hate that scatter shot. That's why I put a heal there. Our hogs are out, so let's put down our royal champ there. They're probably going to intersect somewhere around that expo area. Most of the miners are gone, but it should be fine. Let's put the rage down there and use our warden's ability now. Alright, so if we're able to get that royal champ, we got it. And that scatter shot, it's pretty much a win. And I think it is a win. Our hog rider is going to clear the rest. I've already put down all my cleanup crew. All the wall breakers that I'm dropping are just for distraction purpose. And really, I just don't want to retrain them selectively. We're probably going to have another extra 25 seconds left. So guys, miners are actually amazing in Town Hall 13 if you're able to prep the base. As you notice, this is a much more advanced attack compared to the other attacks that I've shown, or the other ones that you've seen on YouTube, because it requires prepping, funneling in a more advanced way. Let's take a look at how miners will do in this base. Let's identify the Scattershot's Eagle Town Hall, the big 4, and it's obvious to me that my queen walk will start from the top side, going down to take that easy town hall down. I'm going to have my king and baby drag funnel the 2 sides for the queen. I'm probably going to drop my siege tank on the northeast side to give it a little bit more firepower and funneling to create that path for my miners, and my miners probably go on the east side-ish and do a 90-degree. So queen is down. Baby dragon king are down, funneling for the queen. So it's time to get my wall breakers, and let's drop a few there. Okay, I dropped a little bit more than usual. I did not scout with one first because that building is touching the wall. So there's likely no bomb there. And we got the... okay, once we get these skellies, we'll probably get the town hall. So let's be patient. Alright, the town hall now. And then after the town hall, we will get the queen. Amazing. So we've got big stuff away. So what's next? We talked about siege barrack on the northeast side. give a little bit more firepower and also tanking for the miners that are about to come out. Actually, the scatter shot is already on my queen walk, which is good. Now let's have our miners spread out. See, this is how you want to start your miners. You want them to be spread out, not all concentrated on one building. Okay, I've also dropped my roll champ, as you notice, just to show you that it doesn't always have to be with the hogs. It goes really well. I mean, she goes really well with the miners. They go at a very similar pace because the miners are fast enough. My hogs are out. Oh, I didn't go through that rage, but it's all good. Let's get that eagle. Okay, and there we go. We got the eagle. Now we only got one major defense left, and our hogs are at it. Let's get that scatter shot. Warden's ability, and we got it. So that means most major defenses are gone. Infernos are all gone. Maybe that one left expo will... Boom! It's gone. So let's clear the base. I've dropped Seraphina on that hut on the left. Where else should I drop the rest? There's still that Motar, the Tesla, the Archer, and the Wiz Tower. Let me... see? Hannah just died immediately from that Archer. No worries, we still got Wally and William, or two super loyal, amazing, magical wizards. Let's let our queen shoot a little bit more. Now our wizards are also down in the war zone. And looks like this is going to be another easy 100%. And we still have 30-ish seconds left. Last storage, and we're good. And nope, I did miss that. I gotta do it for my dear son, Jaden.
I believe I can fly.
Let's find our next match. This is the same army composition, but if you're going to war, you can see the base ahead of time. You can customize this. Do you need the extra baby dragon? Do you need 5 healers? Do you need so many wall breakers? It will be up to you. Let's take a look at this base here. Where is the best entry point for my queen walk? Given that there's a multi at the top of that town hall, I cannot wall break in there. There's a single under that, so I cannot use a queen walk there. So I'll probably have my king funnel the left side and activate that CC. Have my queen go from the top and have my miners start from the east and do a 90 angle towards the west, adding a siege barrack on the right side for some extra support. I'm tempted to use a wall breaker here, but I have hogs in there. They might not do well alone in the core, so let's just do this. My queen is working, so scouting with my wall breaker, and I made it. Have my king ready on the left side. It's gonna take down the left side. My baby on the right side. Queen, please don't get out of it. So rage my king there. Looks like my queen will be back on track. We've got the CC going, so that's good. So I'll have my rage ready once... Actually, my poison ready. No, my rage, poison, and then rage. So let's get down that CC, which is amazing. It will be amazing if I can actually get to the eagle. But let's get that multi-inferno first, which I really hate. Actually, I'm getting that expo right now. Okay, let's get that multi-inferno. Will I be able to enter this? Let me try. I've got 5 wall breakers. I don't think I'll make it. Oh, no. They won't. But that's fine. I've narrowed down the path enough for my miners to start from the east. So let me just drop my siege barrack there, like I said, to give some extra support. And now my miners are spread out. Okay, down with my warden. Let's see how this goes. The queen is giving some good extra support and more narrowing down, which is great. But I wish I got that multi. Alright, so looks like my miners are heading towards a multi near the eagle, which is great. I have my heal there to keep them going. And maybe another rage on top of that eagle, because I want to get rid of that eagle as soon as possible, especially when the mega inferno has already been activated. Let's get that other expo now. Let's finish off that town hall before the scalies distract them. And yes, we got them. Now rage on my hogs. My hogs are likely going to finish the rest or most of the remaining defense. I'm dropping my cleanup crew right now alongside with the remaining miners. It looks like the miners has its own mini path right there, narrowed down, and with the extra support of the extra Wiz and Pekka. We're likely going to win this really easily, especially with the queen and warden still alive, and my queen's ability has not even been used, guys. That's how amazing this miner's attack is. Should I use the ability or should I troll? Maybe I'll do it. I usually like to do it after the wizard tower, and there you go. And let's finish that off, and 3 stars. Victory, guys. Let's take a look at this base here. It's those circular ring type. Where should I start my queen walk? I think I start near the eagle side, near the top leftish. Since the queen and CC are there as well, I'm probably going to have 1 rage that will be put to good use. So let's put down my queen, the healers. I'm going to have my rage down to get that queen. And during that time, it will be the golden time to also put down your wall breaker. Wall breakers work best under rage, especially against that multi-inferno. So have my rage at fingertip. We will decide where to put our king and the rest and miners down once we know where our queen will head. So rage down. Let's get that queen. Let's scout if there's any mini bombs there. If not, let's put the rest of my wall breakers down under rage. And we beat that multi-inferno. We got that wall. Now we've activated the CC. Let's put down that poison. Make sure that poison touch the witches. That's very essential when you have lots of witches in that CC. I believe I'm going to go from the east side where I already put down my king and my siege barrack. My miners are at my fingertip right now. We can launch our miners a little bit earlier this time. I've already launched them because this is the ring type base of shape where there aren't a lot of buildings in the middle. For that reason, the funnel have already been created. But this type of base also makes it really hard to reach the town hall. And I have a feeling that, let's see, no. So we're not going to get that town hall with the miners. So let's rage that so that we create a path for our hogs when they come out. Yes, so look, our hogs are going towards that town hall thanks to that rage. So let's put another rage there and a heal. We're going to make sure that town hall is destroyed, else there's no way we're going to be able to win this. Yes, we got that town hall. All our hogs are gone. This is going to be a close one since our queen, our king are all dead. Our royal champ is about to die, although it's doing a royal champ walk right now. But I doubt it's going to survive against that king. And I just noticed that there aren't any scatter shots. In that case, we should be able to win this easily, given that this type of attack is supposed to beat scatter shots bases. And we have lots of miners remaining. Let's get that warden's ability in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Because I hate that multi. Now this is a really good example to see the true power of miners alone without the support of others. Although it's got the healer on top, but that healer is healing my warden instead. Right, so we've only got 1, 2, 3 defense left. I think we got this, guys. Let's get that Wiz Tower and then the Teslas. My cleanup crew is getting ready. Wally, William. Let's put down my wall breaker for no reason. And where should I put my archers? Likely on that last Tesla, once that Tesla is being tanked. Like now. Oh, but it's 98%, so there's actually another Tesla at the top that I totally missed. This was not the best execution, but it worked. Especially with only 30 seconds to scout the base and not being able to change our army accordingly, of course. Let's take a look at our next base. So we got the scatter shots. We've got the eagle at the top, town hall at the bottom, wide open with a scatter shot. So it's clear to me that I'm going to have my queen walk go from there to take that scatter shot in the town hall. And then where should I put my king and the rest, the siege barrack and the miners? Let the queen decide. Depends on how well she does or where she ends up being or end up clearing. Oftentimes that's how I do it. I put down my baby drag just to funnel that piece so that my queen stay inside. My king, I'll put it once I know my queen walk will derail. Forget it. Let's just put my king down. Anyway. Okay, now it looks like our queen will very likely go towards a scatter shot and a town hall, which is good. Let's take that scatter shot down. Alright, since my king is going towards the left, I think there's a good chance that I'm going to have my siege barrack and miners on the left. And crap, I hate triple ice golem. It's going to take a lot of my time. But just make sure that our queen will stay alive. It looks like our healers will hold up to those triple golems. So meanwhile, I've put down my siege barrack to funnel the left side. I've put all my miners down, so I'm not going to wait for that town hall. There's no time for the triple ice golems to be destroyed and have that town hall destroyed, because I usually with this miners attack, I feel like I'm a bit tight in terms of time. So I'm not going to wait for that because I know my queen is going to get there. Rage more. I want to get that multi-inferno. That is causing so much trouble, but it's not doing it. Let me heal my miners. Good that my queen is going towards that multi, which is great. Now my hogs and my champs are going towards the eagle. I have wardened them. Okay, now that last scatter shot. Let's get that along with the multi-inferno. And okay, I think this is a clear win. Again, it is extremely crucial that you create that path for the miners to walk through. It's not as obvious here because our queen were being held up by the triple golem, but we did have our siege barrack, our king to funnel from the west side towards the north side and creating that narrow path for the miners, while our queen is fighting from the south side towards the west side. And now they are converging in the middle. Guys, I just tripled this base without the royal champ, and I did not record this. So let's watch the replay together. In this base, we've got the scatter shot and the eagle near the bottom, which is easily reachable by a queen walk if I'm able to wall break this. So it's clear to me I'm going to start my queen from the bottom, and then I'm going to scout with my wall breaker. 1, 2, all right. So you take your time. So I know that it's cleared, so I'm sending in more. I'm going to send even more to clear more. Our queen walk is now at a reachable distance to the scatter shot and the eagle. The CC is out. I really hate this witch one. So I'm going to have my poison, making sure that the poison will always touch the witches. They are the source of the skellies, so you want to make sure that we get them and not just at the skellies. Our queen is working toward... there's another batch there that I forgot about. But since we already got more than half of the CC and with some of the poison left, we should be fine. Let's make sure we get that witch. Alright, let's get that scatter shot. Now at this point, I haven't decided where to have my miners go yet. I left it dynamic, but here I've decided to go from the left side. I have my king start funneling from the left. Notice that I've used a wall wrecker there. I'm planning to have my wall wrecker reach that scatter shot and essentially reach that town hall. I've already dropped my miners. My miners is following that path that we've created by the king and the wall wrecker. They're gonna head towards the scatter shot, which is good. And also that wall wrecker would also tank that scatter shot for my miners. Okay, we've got that scatter shot. We've got that multi-inferno. We've got the queen. I did not want the town hall to be activated at this point. I wanted my queen and my wall wrecker to actually do it. I've activated my warden's ability, so we can actually save our healers and get that town hall as we expected. I just didn't expect it to be activated that much earlier. But our miners are actually doing a good job. They've been funneling on the left outer side all along. So there is great synergy between the two mini teams inside this map, with the king on the outer side with the miners and the queen warden and some miners on the core side. This miner's attack is actually extremely OP for Town Hall 13, especially with the new upgrades of the miner. And look, we did this. This is a 3 stars without the royal champ at a Town Hall 13 and with scatter shots and all. As long as you remember the key points, your attack will stay amazing. That is, you want to use your other troops, such as your siege barrack and your heroes, to funnel a path, to funnel a very narrow path for your miners to follow. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment down below, give us a like, and hit the subscribe button. See you next time.